sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Minesota Timberwolves. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And checking out some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Matisse Thybulle out there with Avdia. And it's Ayton in at center. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Conley. Randle, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Now here's Avdia. Outside Thybulle. Now Henderson. Lets it fly. And the jumper is on the mark.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Outside McDaniels. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Offline with a 3. Avdia against Randle. Avdia passes to Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Puts it up from 12. And it's Gobert with a rebound. McDaniels with it, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Great lob and an even better finish by Gobert.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Henderson with a screen on Edwards. Sharp passes to Ayton. Back to Sharp. 4 on the clock. Over Edwards. Sharp, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And that one's good from Conley.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Thybulle. Back to Henderson. Up and over Conley. Henderson misses. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Avdia. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Ayton passes to Thybulle. No luck on that one. McDaniels with some nice D.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And here's Edwards outside. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Chomps, thank you.
Thanking your Blazer Jackson.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Bible passes to Henderson. Aiden with it. 6 to shoot. Edwards against Sharp. They need this. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for them.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards looking it over. Back to Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blazers trail by 5. Now here's Avdia. Still no points. Ayton, the screen on Conley. Avdia outside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Sharp, no good. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Randall. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Sharp. 17 points in his last outing. Bible passes to Avdia. And here's Henderson. Ayton with a screen. Here's the 3. And it's Henderson with a 3. Henderson's got 5 points.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Picked by Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. Portland with a rebound. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked. And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Sharp. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by Henderson.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Ayton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
Yeah, not to mention a couple of blocks, too, making his presence felt at both ends of the floor. Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
And he makes a first. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
Portland making a switch here. Simons checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. The Timberwolves have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Hayden finds Henderson. Baseline try. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 3. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Here's Henderson following the score by Minnesota. Outside Sharp, three-pointer. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Randall outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards.
Now on the floor for the Timberwolves, number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
Portland on D. It's a 5-point game. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good from Conley.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Known as the stifle tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And that one falls for Gobert.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
And some changes here for Portland. Klingon, he's checked in for Ayton. Robert Williams comes in for Avdia. And Murray subbed in for Sharp. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley. And so Gobert nails both of them. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 11. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He had 10 points in the win against Miami.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really. Picked apart the defense all game long.
Got a hand on it.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Again, the miss by Portland.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Randle.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Both good from the line that time.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Blazers trail by 13. Henderson outside. There's a screen. Inside. To snap the cold streak. A nice shot by Klingon.
At 7'2", Donovan Klingon is a mountain of a man.
Now DiVincenzo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Randle. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson outside. Left side Thibault. Here's Klingon. Outside Thibault. Shot clock at 6. Klingen's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 11. Randall with it. Henderson picks him up. Minnesota again missing.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Thibault passes to Henderson. And here's the fast break. Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, it's hard to contain DiVincenzo when he's on the attack, which is how he gets these whistles.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First free throw is good.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Benton, he's checked in for Henderson. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Ingles. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Blazers trail by 12. Outside Thibault. And here's Simons outside. Buries it from 3.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simon's strengths, his efficiency from range.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Mr. Perfect. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
So it's Portland now, following the score by Minnesota. There's the triple. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Outside Edwards. The floater. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The T-Wolves on top, up by 12. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Simons and Thibault are the two wings. Williams is out there with Klingen, and it's Benton in at the point guard position. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Now here's Williams. Pass to Benton. Back to Williams. Thibault with it. Here's Benton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's DiVincenzo. Down low. Mr. Perfect. And Klingen pulls it down. Simons against Edwards. Simons' shot is good.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Batten on the wing. DiVincenzo covering. And here's Simons. He's got 5. You know, Clark, over the past few seasons, we've seen a historic amount of 20-point-per-game scorers in the league.
And that's a function, VA, of the overall skill level being at its all-time high in league history in my mind, but also the pace of play, the way the game is played, three-point shooting, there's scoring, there's more scoring, so more guys are scoring. And I think on top of that, it's a little easier to score because of how the game is played and officiated. It's tilted a little more in favor of the offense for the entertainment value of point production.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
And so Simons nails both of them. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Edwards. Pass to Mr. Perfect. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Outside Tidal. Here's Klingon. And that one is stuffed right through.
And at his size, Klingon is always an above-the-rim threat.
There's a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Klingon. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Klingon's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Minnesota leading by 9. DiVincenzo with it. He's got 6. Mr. Perfect shot is off. Edwards against Simons. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Mr. Perfect's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the screen. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. 3-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Thibault. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Now it's the time Blazers Nation get loud for your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. To the left side wing. Williams finds Simons. Sends it home from three-point land. Simons got 7 points here in the quarter.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Now here's Conley. 6 points for him. Offensive board. Another shot. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And, you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Avdia comes in for Rupert. The Timberwolves also with a sub. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And so Simons nails both of them.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter and is getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
DiVincenzo against Simons. All alone, and it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Simons has got 11 here in the quarter alone. Outside Conley. Off target from outside. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's a 5-point game. Jacks up a 3. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Outside Edwards. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Here's Simons. 17 points in the game. Pass to Ben from the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Outside Conley. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Simons. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. And some changes here for Portland. Sharp comes in for Williams, and it's Scoot Henderson in for Banton. Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. Portland has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. It's Sharp on the wing. McDaniels covering. Avdia, good look. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now Simons. He's got 17. Let's go with a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Conley passes to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. And another basket for Minnesota.
Conley is such a patient player who takes advantage of what the defense gives. That's really fantastic execution.
Pass to Simons. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Edwards. Over Sharp. Edwards can't hit. And here's Avdia. He's scoreless. Simons outside. There's the 3. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Now here's Conley. 11 points in the game. McDaniels can't hit. Blazers trail by 5. Right side Sharp. Off the outside. Pass to Simons. Lets a three fly. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Randall outside. The three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Henderson against Conley. Here's Simons. Again, Simons missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Randall. He had 19 points in the win against Miami.
And he was a monster on the glass. Really helped them control that part of the game.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Attention fans, now on the corners, your hype squad, get loud and let them hear it. It's time for some features. Here they come.
And the Blazers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. The free throw drops for Randall. He's off on the second. Blazers trail by 6. Henderson with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Pass to Avdia from outside the arc. Minesota with a rebound. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
Yes, it's good.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Ayton, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
2 minutes remaining.
Sharp against Conley. Outside for Randall, puts up a 3, and he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Here's Ayton. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Sharp up top. McDaniels covering. Sharp passes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. There's a minute 26 left in the second. Good D by Gobert.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Henderson for 3. It's rebounded by Minesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Randall deciding where to go with it. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's good for 2. Mr. Perfect's got 6 points in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
Here's Henderson. Here's Thibault. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Minesota converting.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so it's the Minesota Timberwolves, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Back to the game after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for our participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. You know, I love sitting up here and doing this show with you guys. I learn something new every day.
Man, you know what? It is pretty unreal they pay us to do this. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, you guys get paid?
Well, yeah, we wouldn't sit here and deal with you for free.
You gotta call my agent now.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Minesota Timberwolves.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Henderson. It's blocked by Gobert.
This is what Gobert is known for, his ability to swat shots away with ease.
Pass to Conley. Five on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Avdia against Conley. Avdia, good. Avdia's got his first points in this one.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Henderson against Conley. Edwards for 3. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thibault. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Avdia against Edwards. Avdia passes to Thibault. Three-pointer sharp. Edwards pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup is good off the glass.
Making the save, McDaniels secures the rock and gets the second chance look.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Edwards against Thibault. And here's Avdia for 3. Connects from downtown. Avdia's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Edwards for 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got rebound number 8 now.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Randall. Nice D from Avdia.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Thibault. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves lead by 14. To the inside. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Aiden, a screen on Edwards. Henderson for 3. Randall pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Edwards. From downtown. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards got 17 points.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Hey fans, get up and move with your Blazer dancers.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Randall, good. Randall's got 12.
You know, it's encouraging to see Randall working on this shot. You can tell he wants to get better from there.
Pass to Aiden. Good D by Gobert.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 19. Avdia from outside. Counted from distance. Avdia's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. Hayden's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Sharp. Minesota with a rebound.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Now Edwards. Clock at 6. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minesota. Blazers trail by 16. Henderson outside. Ayton against Gobert. Ayton passes to Sharp. Off the outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Ayton. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. From behind the arc. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Three-pointer Sharp. Fires in the triple. Sharp's got 7 points in the game.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Gobert passes to Randall. Two in the cold spell. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Blazers trail by 13. Here's Thibault. No good from outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Ooh, Ayton with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minesota. So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Ayton. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Sharp. Up top, Edwards. He's covered by Simons. Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Henderson. Off the outside. Launches it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley with the ball. He's got 13. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 16.
Mike Conley is one of those guys who simply worked himself into being an outstanding three-point shooter.
Simons against Edwards. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Simons has got 19 points.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
From deep, Conley. Portland with a rebound. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
To the paint. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket. Mr. Perfect's got 10 points.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Simons outside. Pass to Thibault. Off the outside. Now here's Simons. He's got 19. Off target from three-point range.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Count that bucket.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
Blazers trail by 18. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Thibault against Randall. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Gobert. Inside, Mr. Perfect. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
2 minutes.
Avdia outside. Portland again missing. And it's Edwards with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Conley. Basket's good. 18 points for him.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Avdia, good.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Banton comes in for Henderson. And Minnesota making a change here. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter. Avdia against Ingles. It's deflected. Avdia outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Williams passes to Simons. Here's Klingon. And he banks in the layup. Klingon's got 8.
Great work collapsing the defense, then kicking it out.
There's a screen. For 3, Randall gets the 3 to fall.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
A challenging stretch for Portland here. Simons outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Alexander Walker. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Walker, he's checked in for Avdia. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Trailblazers shooting only 36% so far in this game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Simons outside. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Pure from three-point range. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Minesota Timberwolves with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Anthony Simons out there with Delano Banton. Then it's Murray, then there's Klingon, and it's Williams in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingon. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And Minesota with possession here. Edwards, the pass to Mr. Perfect. The kick out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Driving in. And Edwards slams it in.
Fearless drive by Edwards, taking the ball right into the defense and finishing strong.
So it's Portland now. On the wing, Simons. Guarded by Edwards. Simons against Edwards. Shoots from 14, and it's Simons missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 47%, a nice number. Here's Edwards. No good with a layup. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future. Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Edwards against Simons. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Edwards, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Right wing. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Simons against Edwards. Here's Benton. And it falls all over the rim and in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, DiVincenzo sinks the tray.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Edwards against Simons. Down low. Here's Mr. Perfect. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
That one's off. Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Mike Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the second. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Pass to Klingen. Out to Simons. Takes a three. Outside, Williams. Takes the three. He drops it from range. Rupert's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Mr. Perfect shot is off. Portland has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Banton. Here's Rupert. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And he drops the first. So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Henderson outside. Now here's Ayton. He puts up a three. Alexander Walker grabs the board. In transition, here they come. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
This is a big part of Reed's value. I mean, he's proficient from deep, and he's got a quick trigger, too.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Lets it go from 14, and it's Portland scoring again.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Henderson against Conley. Outside Reed. And there's a pick. Right side, Alexander Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Simons outside. Back to Henderson. Simons outside. The three ball. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Outside Reed fires the three, hits the trifecta. Reed's got 6 points in the quarter.
Off-ball preparation paying off for Reed. He was just waiting for that pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Henderson outside. Here he goes, and he dunks it down.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Henderson against Conley. Outside, Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And the Blazers making a change here. Thibault's checked in. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Mike Conley.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
Avdia, screen on DiVincenzo. Henderson scanning the floor to the middle. Here's Ayton. Minnesota with a rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Sharp against Edwards. Pass to Mr. Perfect. No good off the glass.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
It's Avdia on the wing. Reed defending. Here's Thibault. Gets the three ball to go. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
To the paint. Here's Mr. Perfect. Got it. Mr. Perfect's got 14 points here in the second half.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Pass to Ayton. Oh, he tries a three. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Ingles passes to Edwards. Sharp grabs the miss. And they'll get another chance. Here's DiVincenzo. Ingles, a screen on Henderson. For three, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Avdia's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Ayton. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we know Ayton has all the tools to be a top big man in this league. He just needs to show it on a nightly basis.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dillingham comes in for DiVincenzo. He does not get the second one. Minnesota has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. It's Ingles with the drive. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. Pass to Aiden. This one for 3. He got a piece of it. Here's Dillingham.
2 minutes.
They set the screen.
2 minutes.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Dillingham. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Henderson outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves shooting 58% from the floor. Terrific here in the fourth. Driving inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Avdia. 1:25 left to play in the fourth. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Aiden in the high post. 4 on the clock. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Take that.
Here's Dillingham. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Stolen. Now here's Alexander Walker, defended by Henderson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. So we'll see Nickeil Alexander-Walker go to the line here. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Shooting for Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. At the line for 1.
1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. And so here's Portland. Outside Thibault. Off the outside. Ayton, a screen on Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
Here's Dillingham, defended by Henderson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Ingles. Shot is up. Off target with a jump hook. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you later.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Good job, MP. I see.
I think it's about that time.